Hi, this is Ginny Priest, and I wanted to share with you this really cool thing I tried last week. So, with Brisk, which is an AI extension, you can make these chats where students talk to a chatbot that is a historical figure. So, last week, I experimented and I had the students chat with Juan Cabrillo. I'm in California and teaching fourth grade, and students are going to be learning about explorers. So, Juan Cabrillo was the first European explorer in San Diego. And so, students were chatting with Juan Cabrillo. I put that in like quotation marks. And they were learning all sorts of things. They learned the name of his ship, where he went, how that he got hurt, where he was from. And it was really cool, and they loved the interactive nature of it. So I wanted to show you how to do this. So I'm going to my Brisk extension. I guess I wasn't signed in yet. Okay, now I'm signed in. So I'm going to go to Boost Student Activity and I'm going to do a character chat. And you can pick the grade and you can pick the standard. So I picked the gravity standard for physical science for fifth grade. And then you copy and paste the address here and brisket. And then it's putting in the learning objectives, and then it's putting in the role. So it says, you are Isaac Newton, speak in simple language that a fifth grader can understand, focus on explaining your discovery of gravity, especially the famous apple story. Also mention some of your other important scientific work, like your studies of light and motion. Ask the student questions to check their understanding. If they seem confused, try explaining things in a different way. Keep your responses brief and encourage the student to ask follow-up questions. And I could change this if I want, but that sounds good. Here's what the students will be able to do. And I can add more learning objectives. So I'm going to go to next. And the resource I used was the Wikipedia page. And then I can click here to see how they will engage with this. So I clicked Let's Go. And here's the character chat. Hello there, I'm Isaac Newton, the famous scientist who discovered gravity. Have you heard about how I came up with the idea of gravity? I'd love to tell you about it and some of my other discoveries. What would you like to know first? I'm going to say, tell me about your discovery of gravity. Sorry, my grammar's not so great tonight. Well, let me tell you about the famous apple story. One day I was sitting under an apple tree in my garden. Suddenly, an apple fell from the tree and landed on the ground. This got me thinking, why did the apple fall straight down instead of floating away or going sideways? I realized there must be some invisible force pulling the apple toward the earth. I called this force gravity. What do you think might have happened if there was no gravity? How would things be different? The apple The apple might have floated away if there wasn't gravity. And it's asking me about other examples of gravity. I dropped my pencil and gravity sent it. I'm going to just see if I ask it about like when he was born. Okay, so I can try and get him off topic, and he answers, and then he brings it back to gravity because um, that's what kind of the objectives. Can you think of any other ways that gravity affects things beyond Earth, like in outer space? The planets are impacted by gravity. Let's see if he explains it more. Okay, I'm going to give a wrong answer here. I'm going to say Mercury. Is Mercury the largest planet? Okay, cool. So it teaches me that Jupiter is the largest planet. Did you know that you would weigh less on Mercury than on Earth because it has less gravity? Why do you think? Would be less force pulling me down? Question mark. So it's pretty cool. So it's like you're chatting with Isaac Newton. The kids were learning all kinds of things and asking questions, and it was really cool. So I thought you might really like this, and I just really wanted to share that with you because it can really bring history to life. Thank you for watching.